Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel for another video. I apologise, I do feel I've been, there's not been many vlogs going out on my channel recently, which I do apologise for, but unfortunately that is what happens sometimes. Life has just kind of taken over. I'm going to say actually work has taken over. My work has got very busy recently and it's kind of been like a juggling act to fit everything in, get the ponies doing what they need to be doing, which hasn't left me much time. I've also had a bit of trouble with my Mac, which is highly frustrating. It was going to cost a lot of money from Apple to fix, so which basically I may as well just buy a new one, so that is what I've done. So my poor bank balance, but I am excited because I feel my last couple of vlogs have been edited on my phone. And I can't believe that's how we used to actually edit every time. It's mental because it took me so much longer on my phone. And that's probably why I then didn't try and make any other vlogs, because I knew how much pain it is to make it on my phone. But anyways, it's fine. I got them out. It's all good. And I've now got my shiny new Mac. So I'm excited to be editing this one on it for the first time, and my other Mac has gone into somewhere else now just to see how much more that I just want the stuff off my hard drive, because I have got some footage I've got all my footage from the Molly Chaff and Horsehage photo shoot, and I'm absolutely gutted because I didn't back it up onto a hard drive and it's no longer on the SD card. And yeah, but this guy says he has a machine, although the odds are not very good. 30 times he's tried it and it's only worked once, and I'm like, with the way that my Mac has been, it's very unlikely I'm not going to be that 31st good result. So yeah, that's been a bit of a bummer, I can't lie. But anyways, that isn't what we're doing today. It has gone very chilly. I'm just currently hiding in the car, drinking my coffee, put on a little bit of mascara, make myself feel alive. Yesterday was a very busy day. I achieved a lot, which was good. And today I think is going to be a lot of fun, but it's going to be a bit back and forth. So first things first, the car is loaded up. There's my tread step jacket. Saddle is underneath there. I can't actually see underneath the number. Yeah, you can see the red there, the Albion. So that is in there. All my stuff is in, and Addie and I are heading over to Coleraine for a spot of show jumping. Now there's going to be a little bit of a surprise that I'm going to keep quiet of what is happening this afternoon, so make sure that you stay tuned for what that is. But for now, we're heading to Coleraine just to do the Club 90, just to get around under a belt. I think maybe more for me than for Addie. We jumped on Monday, so almost a week ago, and I just thought that would be a real nice sort of middle time before Bicton next week, just to make sure we've still got our eye in, getting in a competition atmosphere again before heading to Bicton. And I think most of those things I've just said are more for me, but just like learning courses and things like that. We didn't do anything last weekend. We did do show jumping the weekend, so 2 weekends ago. Crikey, time is absolutely flying. So we have kept like our hoof in it, but I just feel like I want to do it just as a bit of a booster before Bicton. Well, fingers crossed the booster. No, it is going to be a booster. It's going to be fun and exciting. I'm going to hitch up. Addie is just finishing her breakfast, and then I'll get her out, get her groomed up. Susie is coming along. I think my mum might be as well, although I'm hoping that she's not coming in the car with me because I haven't got much room. I'll have to make room if she is. It should be short and sweet to get out there, walk the course, jump on, jump around and come home. It really is chilly. I do not know why I did not put on another winter base layer today. Yesterday I had on one of Toggy's new out there autumn winter range. Really lovely. I think it's like royal blue and it's got a white stripe down the arms. It's really, really smart, and it was so warm and cozy. I do not know, why did I not think I would need that again today? But anyways, need to clean my trailer out because we might have had a little last minute trip out in it yesterday, because Miss Addie came in from the field with a shoe missing, and they are out in a 10-acre field. So I was a bit panicked because I was like, well, I'm never going to find the shoe, because obviously that makes it a lot quicker. Did have a good walk around. Bless Susie, she walked around one half, I walked around the other, and we didn't find it. And I said, look, I give up. It's meant to be, is what it is. Can't kind of help it. And then I saw a load of like skid marks almost on the floor where I was stood and saying this, and I thought I'll just look around, and then there it was. like when you're just about to give up, and yeah, it's there. So very good on that front. Found it, and bless Arthur, he said that I could pop over, which thankfully he doesn't live very far away from me at all, and he put it back on for me. So yeah, huge thank you to Arthur for that. I even gave her Friday off, and then yesterday was going to go just for a little mooch with Susie and Sprite. Again, not very much, but she obviously then had yesterday off, and then I was like, oh, and then she's going to have Sunday off as well, which again wouldn't have been the end of the world, but wasn't going to be ideal, but never mind. Right, get rid of the poo. Should have done this yesterday. Future self would have been happy with past self Emily, but never mind. 2 jumper Susie, late Susie as well, whose alarm didn't go off. I know, I feel your pain. It happened to me last week. I did the exact same from going to the beach with Megan and Tina last weekend. That's terrible, isn't it? It's horrible when you wake up and you see the time and you're like, oh, it's the worst feeling ever. But we're here.
I didn't think my alarm did go off, but apparently my husband said it did go off.
You did just get back from Tenerife though, didn't you?
I know.
And was basically awake all night because you didn't get back into Bristol at 6:30.
6:30 in the morning.
Yes.
And then I went ponying all day with you.
Exactly, so it's all good. Let's see Addie. She's got a nice big hay net full of haylage, haven't you? Hi, know where you are? Good girl. Good girl. Right, I think go and find out what's going on. Go up and see if we can watch the course, walk the course, see when it is going to be a course walk. I should have looked on times actually, but I didn't. So we'll go find out what's going on. Course is looking beautiful. Nice round. And it is very nice. We've got 1 to 11. I am not going to be trying to go, I don't even know when the start of the jump off is. So it's single phase, which means the second part of the course is then timed as like a jump off. But I don't want to kind of have that mentality in Addie's head before next weekend. I don't want her to think show jumping means fast. I want her to be respectable of the fences. So I am not going to be aiming for that. I just want to go in there, have a nice pop over all 11 fences. Happy days, come out, big smiles. You guys into a little bit of a secret. I've had a bit of a disaster. I've been on about that I've needed to lose new jumpers for quite a while, but today really has just reiterated it. Is that the right word? So I am going flies open, but thankfully there's double buttons at the top, so it is quite tight, so you don't really notice. But yeah, they came off in my hand. I was like, oh no. Tonight I'm ordering a pair because otherwise I'm going to be struggling at Bicton. Unless my mummy's really good and can fix them, but no, never need an excuse to be able to buy new jumpers, do you? So, right, Addie is looking ready. Stirrups, free jumps going on.
Is this the right way?
Yeah. You're fine. You are right. Loving all the matchy. I'm still so in love with that.
I think that is really cute.
It's cool, isn't it?
Did they do that for you?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah. I love it. Absolutely love it. I was just saying, I feel my tack, I had a dressage lesson in the rain, so I've left that dry and then just given it a quick wipe over, but everything this week ahead of Bicton is going to have a real deep clean, which I'm really excited for, and then can go up to Bicton for it all to just get lagged in mud basically. But no, at least I know that I'm going to come out and be looking smart for the final season of the event.
Without showing your knickers.
Well, yeah. I don't think it's that bad.
Let's have a look. Oh no, it is. Oh.
It's not.
No, it's not too bad.
I thought all the green had come out, but it's not. But it's come out on my bum. Or is it that side? Oh no, it hasn't come out. What was I looking at this morning? I think I might have been still asleep. I'm actually starting to heat up a little bit. And I'm also thinking that I might be about to start having a bit of a cold. If you can tell, I don't know. I thought I'd done quite a lot yesterday. My legs are a little bit achy, but actually my whole body's feeling a bit achy, and I've got the sniffles, I've got a bit of sore throat. There's my 2-minute woe me moment, but no time to be worrying about that now. Who's Addie? Good girl. Oh my goodness, look at you. Have your head been in the hay net? Can I get that out for you? Do you want to eat it? She is feeling. I don't know about anybody else, but any photos I've taken out of her at the minute, I'm like, she's huge. Vanessa thinks that she's gone a bit more up on her bum, but actually, I feel like she has grown. You've got a little holiday coming. Well, I say little. A few weeks off, haven't you, after Bicton? So you've got one more week, and then you've got a holiday, and I think, well, the whole winter she's got a couple of them planned, because I might be finally going on my honeymoon, so I'll be away for a while as well in the new year. So yeah, a couple of holidays over winter, and I think she's going to come out next year a completely different horse. I'm actually really excited, because she's already, like, shoulders wise, she's like proper filled out. I'm going to insert a little photo here of what Addie looked like when I first got her, and you'll see that she had no shoulders, and she had no, like, bum either. Like, it was there, but it wasn't like a bum now, but, or her shoulders. Easy. Hey, we're going to go do some jumpy jumps. Something that I am always quite conscious of is not over jumping in the warm-up. She jumped really nicely over everything that I put her at, so when that's enough, let's get up into that arena. So it was quite a long way round by the time we had entered the arena to get to fence 1, so I just popped in that little circle just to make sure that we are nice connected on her hocks and she's listening. Was impressed with her very quick canter trot canter transition there to change our leg, and then turned to fence 2, which then leads on to a dog leg to fence 3, and I'm really pleased with our rhythm. I almost don't know if I could do with a little bit more canter, but I think for the size of the fences this canter is good, and that was something I really was pleased with, that I wasn't overwhelmed or nervous about the size of these fences. I felt very capable of jumping this height, and I think that's helped by jumping a bit bigger courses recently, so then when you see this it's not so daunting. But she was jumping them really, really nicely. I think our rhythm has stayed really consistent. I'm saying that, and now we're about to come to the double, which, as you'll see, about 2 strides out, Addie was like, yep, I've seen the fence, mum, just here. And then she was like, I'm gone. And it surprised me a little bit, which made the 2 strides in that double happen rather quickly, but she was good and quick with her legs, so kept the poles up. And then here I was really gutted. I thought we came round this corner really nicely, nice rhythm, balance, but I just pushed her a little bit too much into that fence number 9, which did result in that coming down, unfortunately, but got over 10 nice. And then here you see she actually clocked on to another fence, thinking that was where we were jumping, which then did give us a bit of a flyer over the last one, but was really pleased with how consistent rhythm around that whole course Addie was.
Down there for Emily with a time of 41.04.
And just like that, we are back. Admittedly, I was thinking that I didn't have much time in between what my afternoon antics are, but actually I do. Well, maybe half an hour. So I was like, the ponies can go out, have half an hour out in the field by themselves, but we are back. I've just sat down and watched my round, and that was filmed. I have got my upgraded phone. I upgraded this last week and it arrived this week. Airdrop complete from Susie, thank you. Lovely photo of Addie stood by the box. But yes, I've now got the iPhone 15 Pro, and I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna say to film my round on my phone, one so that I can watch it back like immediately, but I actually don't know if the quality is better than the camera, which is crazy because you wouldn't have thought that for being a proper camera. But let me know what you guys think, if you thought the quality of the new phone was good. Also just want to do a little cheeky shout out to Rachel, whose partner is Ollie. He very kindly helped me yesterday get my number transferred over, because I have actually changed networks, which I'm a little bit scared about, if I'm honest, but I've been going around with 2 phones basically, just to test that the signal was working kind of in the majority of the places that I go, and so far so good. I'm running to touch some wood because I don't want, yeah, fingers crossed it does remain that way, but it's saving me a little bit of money. But yeah, thank you to the lovely Ollie yesterday in the Vodafone store helping me out, and he said that Rachel watches my channel, so I said I'd just say a little hello to her. But I did just want, so I've been watching my round back. Obviously I was quite happy with it. Gutted about the one pole. I don't feel that Addie actually deserved that, if I'm honest. Oh, camera lady's coming in. Don't fall over down the stairs. Yeah, I've just watched it back and I am really pleased with how she went. I actually think that was one of the nicest rhythms that we've had, like consistent rhythm the whole way round. The only time she got a little bit quick was before the double, that she was a bit like, woohoo, there's 2 fences, which then made our second stride within the 2-strided double just a little bit, we were a little bit close, but that is me being really picky. And it was just unlucky that we had that one down. I was on a little bit of a half stride and I kicked her for a long one when actually she probably would have been better off like sort of chipping in and getting over it, and she would have probably got her legs out better. So it's all good, but we got round. I remembered the course. Like I said, the rhythm was really good. I've had quite a lot of messages regarding this bit, which as you can see that I really did well of cleaning it off. So I am being loaned this from John, who we have been having some show jumping lessons with, and he really rates this bit. It is called a trust bit, and I have been looking them up because obviously this one is only on loan, but that is the mouthpiece. There is, I should have probably done my research before I do this. It's got that mouthpiece. It is obviously no joints or anything like that in there, and it is a little bit raised, as you can probably see, to help elevate off of the tongue, and then just the egg butt rings on the side, which is what she is used to, what I used to have her in. I do like this bit, I'm not gonna lie, I do like it, and I think that it's made her framed so much more up. And I've also been wearing it in my dressage lessons, and Vanessa really likes the way that she sort of searches down for the contact, which is then getting her more supple, which that's kind of gone opposite, isn't it? But she like reaches for the contact, and then that allows her back to really like use herself properly. So she really likes that. I'm just wondering, I feel that she drops off of me quite a bit, like just like cantering down alongside. I feel if I've got maybe a little bit too much contact, she doesn't go into the contact sometimes, and that's when she can just drop me. So I'm actually gonna go back to what I was using. So this was what I was jumping in. So just it's like that, and it's a hanging cheek. I was wearing that, and I do know that this isn't the perfect bit for her. I still think that there is a few trials and tests that I need to do with some other bits, and that's a winter job for me. And then in dressage is actually the bit that Miss Lola used to wear, which is the new school Verbenden, I never say the word right, and loose ring. But I'm going to pop her back in this just for the next few days and before Bicton. So we're leaving for Bicton on Friday, so I've got all week. I'm going to get her up in my school, and I'm just going to try this because I'll be honest, I've canned transitions. I feel like we've taken so many leaps forward and now we've taken a few back, but progress is never, is it linear? It is ups and downs, so it's just one of those things that we are just gone back a little bit on, and it's absolutely fine. The way that I have ridden in every other event this year, touch wood that she's done well, I'm going to keep to what she knows in a venting atmosphere, if that makes sense. I feel like, I mean, I've had a couple of weeks in this. I have done some really nice show jumping rounds in it. So I'll think a little bit more maybe for show jumping, whether I want that. But I'm just thinking after doing, so we're doing cross country before show jumping in Bicton, because it is a 3-day. I just wonder if she's going to be a little bit more tired, and then she's going to be even more not wanting to sort of stay together. So maybe I would be better going off in the bit behind. But I don't know. I'll have a think. To this afternoon's antics. Yeah, very exciting. The ponies have had their quick half an hour out. I can't lie, I'm having to do this for the second time because the camera just shut off because the battery's dead. So it is now onto the trusty phone, but I am still quite liking, the sound probably won't be as good, but the quality of this is looking good, so I'm liking it. Yeah, number printed, and it's now Spritey's turn to go out in the trailer, so I haven't unhitched, just need to pack her stuff up and get it in the car. What? More of your ink gone, yeah, thanks very much. I did buy the last set. Is my water tank full? He's not talking to me now. He's just filled up my water tank because we might need to wash her off, although she is clipped. But yeah, we are heading to Chiverton Park to do a hunter trial. 60 centimetres, guys. 60 centimetres. They are tiny. I did go and walk the course yesterday because I'll be honest, I have been umming and ahhing. We all know Spritey is an older lady, and I was like, shall I, shan't I? I don't know. And I think it was like half an hour before the entry shut. I then got my entry in. And I thought I'll walk the course on Saturday, look at what the fences are, see how long it is and that sort of thing, and then make my decision from there. Well, I've walked the course yesterday and I think that she is more than capable and will love going over every single one of those fences. There's no drops down, there's nothing like that, because I think that is what she doesn't like. We've got a tiny couple of little steps up that I actually think we probably can walk up them. That's not going to be hard. And I've also planned where I'm going to make her walk. She will be walking and to trot, just so that she isn't constantly like sort of cantering the whole way around it. Take it nice and steady at a Spritey pace. A Spritey older pace, not a Spritey younger pace, because that pace used to be, quite quick. But I don't think she'll be like that. I think she will be sensible and she'll look after herself as well as me looking after her as well. So I will pop in now whilst we just gather the stuff and put that into the car. I'll do a little run through of the jumps that we will be tackling very shortly out at Chiverton Park. Oh, is it gone? No, it's there. It's there. Just stand. Right, ready? Then run off. Yeah. Wee! Ready? Spin. Yeah. Left. Yeah. Good girl. Move the bar down for the little midget coming in. You can't have it on the top one. She's got some lovely haylage to have. I've made sure that that was all folded and nice, so they have both shared that today, and it is time to get Spritey in, give her a little groom, and we'll be on our way. But I really do want to stress, guys, that I will be, obviously, as you can imagine, looking after Sprite every single stride around that course. If she gives me any feeling that she... Thanks, Dad, that's not helpful. We'll carry on in a second. As I was saying, if she gives me any sense that she is not enjoying herself, she does not want to do it, anything whatsoever, we will be walking straight off that course. I am doing this purely... Oh, hi, Addie. She's like, I want to go. We are going purely for Spritey to have some fun. She's had a couple of trips out recently in the box, and she like comes alive with it. She loves it, and I just think she's going to be over there in the warm-up, and she's going to be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm here. So the ground is good. We've had a load of rain. It's nice and soft, and yeah. So I am not doing anything that I think is going to hurt her. And if there is anything at any point that I think, no, this isn't right, I will be stopping there and then and coming straight back. So I know some people are gonna maybe have a different view on it, but I absolutely think Spritey is going to be in her element, and she's gonna be buzzing for like the next week when she comes back. She'll be like, oh yeah, I've been out on a cross-country course, and she's gonna love it. She is absolutely love it. But she's like none the wiser right now. So we get you in, Spritey Boo! Sprite! She's gonna do little poos, I'm telling you. When she knows that she's getting ready and got a rug on and she's going in that box, she's gonna be doing little pellet poos. I'm telling you. it's like even tougher than Addie to load, by the way.
Well, now you tell me when I'm 3 steps away.
No, just do the same. Chuck it over her neck now. Chuck it over. Sprite will never ever say no to going in the box. There we go. Where are you? I feel like my little teenage self again. Oh.
You excited, Spritey?
Keep that. She's been walked around by Mum for quite a while whilst I got ready. It's so funny, we're just saying, like, obviously Addie is very much like, she's quite in your face, isn't she, I'd say. And like, she's like, oh, what's going on, whereas Sprite is obviously, I've been here, I've got the t-shirt, I've done this, that she's just so quiet and you're just like, you forget how easy you are, Spritey. But yeah, right, I'm just going to keep walking her around, put that on to keep her bottom warm, and I'll meet you over by the top.
Okay.
Oh, looking good, Mum.
Mary.
I tell you what, it's like wearing a duvet, isn't it? It's just, oh, you'll be so warm. I promise you, you'll be so warm. Hello. You're right. I'm good. How are you? You good? Laughing with it? Wow. Yeah. Well, so 20 minutes now. Okay. You riding me? No. Am I? I'll pay the rest of it. Yeah. Lovely. Yeah. I might need to put the foot down. Well, yeah, we just had to, yeah, and I spoke to them both and the parents and they would say the DB would say just I think it's when they got
Spritey.
Spritey definitely knows the countdown when in that start box, and she came out an absolute little keen bean cross-country machine. Huge thank you to Sam for filming at the start and end, and Susie for being out on course, so I was able to have this content. And I thought I would do a voiceover because this is probably, I think it is going to be my last chance of being able to do a voiceover on a Spritey content, and I don't really know if I've done a voiceover on Spritey content before, to be honest. I try and say that without tears coming in my eyes, but bless her, she absolutely ate it up. She came out really well over the first few fences. We jumped number 4 there, and then over a little log, and then down the path I made her walk. I also made her walk coming up through the woods as well on the steeper parts, just for her to catch her breath. We didn't actually get a very good stride through this double, but she was quick with her feet, and obviously it is pretty small for her, so she got over that one. And then here she knew where we were going. She's been around Chipperton Park multiple times over the years, and she was like, yeah, that's my ditch, let me go, Mum. But yeah, she just, I think I smiled literally the whole way round, and I'm so glad that I did decide to do this for her because she absolutely loved it. Here we are coming to the final fence, over the little house and on through the finish line with massive grins on both of our faces, I think.
Well done! You loved it, didn't you, Spritey? You absolutely loved it. It was very it's the right word. Really didn't want to walk, basically. Because she'll like trot up hills, won't she, on hacking, and she tells you, she's like, yeah, I've had enough. We're coming up the hill in the woods. I went, we can walk now, Sprite. And she's like, no, I can canter. I was like, we're walking and do it, but yeah. So we walked through that part and we walked down the steep hill for a fair bit of it. It had gone quite sticky down there where it's quite steep. But dear of her, she's like, okay, we go through the water, then we pop over the log and out to the other field, and yeah, good as gold. Absolutely no trouble, and I felt like she absolutely loved it. Well, actually, I feel like she hasn't stopped smiling since her little ears are pricked, and she's like, loving it. Thank you. Did you love it? Did you? She's like, yes, but I still don't do kisses, never mind how old I get. Right, did you love that? Like old days, isn't it? Haven't wanted to wash her off too much because she wasn't actually that sweaty, and we were very impressed. Oh, Mum's going, I'll take the sponge. You're going walking. Go on then, off you go. Yeah, I just wanted to get her washed. Well, I say washed off. She wasn't that sweaty, and it is cold, so I don't want to put too much water. I definitely haven't got the hose out on her today, so just giving her a light wash off, rug on, and then gonna let her walk around whilst I obviously get undressed, because yeah, Spritey needs come first, obviously. But oh my goodness, she loved it. She absolutely loved it, as did I. And it was quite funny because I record my heart rate when I'm out on cross country. I do when I'm eventing, and yeah, just because I'm intrigued by it. Quite often I'm like, dressage, it barely like goes up at all. Show jumping it does, and cross country it definitely does. So usually on Addie my heart rate will go up to about, I want to say around 190, 188, 190, somewhere like that. Sprite, it's just gone up to 164, which is actually quite a lot less, isn't it? So you can definitely tell I wasn't as worried and was just out there purely having fun, which was great. We walked in a couple of places, like I mentioned, and her breathing, I've really noticed, even just by getting back here to the box, her breathing was back to normal. So yeah, dear of her, I think she loved it, and I think she's going to be buzzing about this for the rest of the week. Oh, dear of her. Who's that? What a cutie. What a cutie. The two oldies together. Sorry, Mum.
Wow.
She won't watch this, it'll be alright. Wow, I feel like I've gone back 10 years. She can eat some grass now if you want. Back home, everything's unpacked, just got to unhitch the trailer, and the ponies are back out. You can see Spritey there. I think it is best that they stay, well, Spritey to stay out tonight, just keep moving. But dear of her, I think she is very pleased with herself. She came off the box full of smiles, ears pricked, and yeah, she I think really enjoyed it, as did I. It's been a lovely pony-filled day. I hope you guys, of course, at home have enjoyed it too. Bit of a double whammy, both ponies going out and enjoying a little competition. I have to say, Sprite and I had 36.8 time penalties, which for being too slow. So the optimum time was 4 minutes 08, and we were 5 minutes 40, I want to say. So that just proves how slow I went, we walked a fair bit, but that's exactly how I wanted to go out there and ride it. So yeah, and she loved it. She absolutely loved it. Pulled my little arms off, which was very nice, very keen, and really pleased with how Addie jumped this morning. And that means only one event left. Woo. So we'll see you guys all at the Buckskin 3-day event that is happening the end of this week, because it starts on Friday. We're Dressage Friday. Some people have got Dressage Thursday. I know like Tina's got her Dressage on Thursday, but we're Friday, cross country on the Saturday, and show jumping on the Sunday. So wish us luck, and we'll see you there. Please don't forget to give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and of course hit that all important subscribe button if you don't already. And a huge thank you to my superstar Susie. Everybody wants one of you.
Do they?
Yeah. A lot of people have commented and said they want a Susie in their life.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
But yeah, it's been good. I'll see you at Victon next week as well.
Victor, I'm only going
Saturday.
Saturday because I've got other things.
Other commitments. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But you're there for the most fun of the day.
Yes.
Most fun day. Does that make sense? Yeah.
And
Anyways,
I'm hoping people will help me with what to do because I'm a bit nervous about it.
you'll be alright. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But yeah, right. Over and out, and see you up there. Bye.